Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Pokemon BATAW! Today I'm taking on a challenger known as Brennan Kuhl-Ream in a set of VGC matches. This is the team I've been using for VGC matches as of late, and I'm going to keep trying it out until I feel more and more comfortable with it, and as I continue to work the kinks out of it. So, in this best 2 out of 3 doubles battle format, I'm going to challenge this player and see if my team can be victorious. And again, it is best 2 out of 3 because that is how VGC is done, so he is here, we are ready to go. I will decide the battle rules. I will ensure that they are Battle Series 3 rules, which is the VGC official format rule set at the moment. That will make it so that a couple of different Pokemon are allowed, and that'll make it so that we each have an individual timer and that there is an overall timer of 20 minutes. Okay, and then as for the participating team, that's just going to be the Pokemon in my party. I should probably set that to an actual team in the box, but whatever. The music will be the Marnie battle theme, and then when we do round 2, we'll do the Marnie 2 theme, and if we go to a round 3, then I will change that to the Team Yell Captain theme. Now let's have a look at his team! Oranguru, Greedent, Alcremie, Reuniclus, Duraludon, and Dragapult. Can't say I'm used to seeing people use a Greedent competitively. He also does a different form of Alcremie than I do, so I'll be excited to see that. Okay, it seems like he could be running a Trick Room team, but he's also got a Dragapult, so if he needs speed, he'll have it. So how do I want to play this then? It doesn't seem like he has any Pokemon that can set up otherwise, so I'll go for Weavile, Lucario, and try to set my own stuff up. Yeah, Reuniclus can be a Trick Room setter. I think Oranguru can be a Trick Room setter. Can Greedent be a Trick Room setter? Why does he have the Greedent? That's what I want to know. And then he's got Dragapult and Duraludon for the power. Okay, I'll bring my own Alcremie. Goodra? Goodra would be good against the Duraludon. And potentially the Reuniclus. So I think this is the way to go. So I'm going to try and run my Lucario stat boosting strategy for this first round. Because in my opinion, when it comes to VGC matches and you play a best 2 out of 3, the first match is the most important because that's the only match where your opponent does not know for certain what your attacks are, what your strategy is, what your hold items are. So winning the first match is probably the most important. That's where you get the best lead. Okay, Oranguru and Greedent. He's probably going to set up Trick Room. Greedent, I guess, might not be fast and would benefit in a Trick Room. But just in case, we're going to go for Fake Outs on the Oranguru, because it could always just keep using Instruct and Greedent can keep attacking. I don't know what its strategy is just yet. And then just in case, we're going to Dynamax Lucario, and we're going to go for a defense buff, because I imagine Greedent is going to be a physical attacker. Oranguru is probably a special attacker if it's going to attack at all, and if it's not a special attacker, it's probably going to use Foul Play or something like that. Which would be beneficial in both of my Pokemon, because if he uses Foul Play on Lucario, I'll gain an attack boost thanks to my ability, and if he uses it on Weavile, it might hurt because my Weavile has a great attack stat, but it won't KO it, so we'll see what he's going for. But I think using Fake Outs on the Oranguru was smart. I don't think he's going to Dynamax it, whereas he could Dynamax the Greedent. He's not. Okay, so we get the Fake Out. That's all set. And then both of my Pokemon are faster, which is good to know. I think he was trying to set up Trick Room. So, didn't do much to Greedent. Greedent's a little bulky. But my Lucario also doesn't really have max EVs and attack. It's more of a defensive Lucario, so I'm not super worried. This next turn, when I use Beat Up on it, it should become strong enough. Belly Drum? Okay. But, again, I think he was trying to set up Trick Room. So, he used Belly Drum. You're holding a berry. Yeah, that's the strategy. So, you're using this as a substitute to Snorlax, it appears. But you don't have to Dynamax it. And then, what does that do? Oh, you just get to heal twice, I guess? You get your berry twice? Okay. Oh, ooh. This is a fascinating strategy. Okay, so it's just going to keep getting its berry back. So I just have to hit it really, really hard. So in that case, we are going to go for either Steel Spike or Knuckle. We'll do Steel Spike because I got to imagine Greedent is going to be a physical attacker, and I'm going to need all the bulk I can get in a second if this doesn't KO. So he is Dynamaxing it. Okay, well, kudos to you for being the first opponent I'm ever fighting to use a Greedent, let alone a Dynamax Greedent. This is exciting. I love seeing new strategies. That's the whole point of the series. Okay, it is a Snorlax substitute. Who says Pokemon you commonly find in the wild can't be good? Remember Zubat? That thing eventually evolves into Crobat, and that thing is a beast. Okay, so we're going to get this going. I'm still faster. Probably should have gone for Max Knuckle for a surefire KO, but it's fine. Gotta have the bulk for later, right? because he could bring Dragapult, and that'll definitely be faster than Weavile and Lucario if he has max EVs and speed, which he probably will. Okay, and then if he sets up Trick Room now, Trick Room will always go last. So I have to get the kill here. Okay, so there's 3. And then I am proccing my own Key Berry, so that'll give me a defense boost. Now I'm at +2 defense. And then when I use Max Steel Spike, that'll put me at +3 defense. So either this KOs or it barely doesn't KO. Barely doesn't KO. I should have gone for Max Knuckle, but it's fine. Now I have the defense boost. Now he's at +6 attack because of that belly drum. So we'll have to just see how much damage he does here. Okay, he eats his berry again. Yikes. Okay, but this next move should KO him. Okay, and then he gets Cheek. So Cheek Pouch makes it so he gets to eat his berry twice. So in some ways, this could be better than Snorlax. I like this strategy. Okay, Max Quake. Super effective hit. He's at +3 attack. This could KO Lucario here. Okay. Okay, he's at +6 attack, but I'm at +3 defense, so it's like he's at +3 attack. I did survive, and then we're already about to get Trick Room. There's the Trick Room. Okay, so now Greedent will be the fastest thing on the field, but because it's Dynamaxed, it cannot have a spread move. It won't be able to attack both Pokemon, although it can. The Oranguru can use Instruct. So I think I just need to home in on Greedent and hope for the best. I should have gone for Max Knuckle. What was I thinking? I was trying to go for the kill. What do I need a defense boost for? You're going for Max Steel Spike. Fascinating. Okay, so I survive with the Focus Sash. Oranguru will tell you to use Instruct. Most likely. Let's see what the Oranguru actually wants to do, because the only move I know it has is Trick Room. Okay, so you get the defense boost. Foul Play, which under normal circumstances would be smart. But that gives me another attack boost, so that defense boost you got is pretty much negated. I go for the Max Knuckle here. Okay, so I lucked out that you went for Max Steel Spike and didn't just take out Lucario there. Okay. Well, Greedent is down, but that's also the last turn I get to be Dynamaxed, so it kind of evens out. But now that he has Trick Room in effect, I can only do so much. Is he going to use Instructs, though? Oh, no, he just used Foul Play. He just went Doi, and then this won't deal too much. Yeah, okay. So I have +2 defense on both my Pokemon, +3 defense on Lucario, +1 attack on Weavile, +5, or I think I'm maxed out on attack with Lucario. So if I could somehow just be faster, I mean, I have extreme speed. So I think the strategy right now is to switch Weavile out and hang on to the Fake Out. Try to stall out the Trick Room. We'll go for extreme speed on Oranguru, because maybe at +6 attack this could KO. So let's see. And then I'll use my Alcremie against his and prove that my Alcremie is the better Alcremie. Although his looks nice. This nice blueberry looking one. Okay. I appreciate all the different forms of Alcremie, and I doubt I'll ever see every single form in the series, because some forms are just more common to find than others, and people just use what they can find. But I do appreciate this less common form. Okay, I didn't KO. Dazzling Gleam. That might KO Lucario right here. It does. Alright. But I'm going to use his Trick Room to my advantage now. Because my Alcremie has no EVs in speed. It doesn't have 0 IVs in speed. Like, it still has speed. Okay. Special attack drop. Or special defense drop. I did not need that to happen. That just sucks. Alright, maybe I send in Weavile again. And then my Pokemon in the back is Goodra. So Goodra could be okay against this Alcremie because he can't Dynamax it. He already Dynamaxed. So if his last Pokemon is Duraludon, I could be okay. If his last Pokemon is Dragapult, I could be in trouble. Let's play this out! So I will go for my own Calm Mind, because that special defense drop is going to hurt. And then we will go for Fake Out on the Alcremie. Because if he instructs it to use an attack again, it won't be able to, because it'll have flinched, right? I'm just preparing for Oranguru to use Instruct. That's just what it does. Okay, Alcremie flinched. Instruct. But this should make it so you don't get to attack at all, right? So I think I get a freebie turn. Right? Yeah. Cool. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Now, Weavile's probably going to go down this turn because Trick Room is going to make Weavile the slowest thing on the field. I could switch it out into Goodra and say Fake Out again. Got my Calm Mind off, so I'm now basically just at +1 special attack. Let's get attacking. Let's get Dazzling Gleam out there and see if I can take out the Oranguru here. And then Weavile as much as I want to save another Fake Out, it might not be too worthwhile at this point. So maybe just Beat Up, ensure that Oranguru goes down this turn. Let's see. Okay, Mystical Fire on to Weavile. Okay, so you just wanted the KO, that's fine. I'm still at +1 special attack, so we'll see how much this does in a second. Okay, you're holding Life Orb, good to know. Oh, and then Instruct, so you go again and then drop my special attack. So basically my Calm Mind will be negated in a second. That's fine. That was very smart, actually. Kudos. Okay. So, I hope that this KOs Oranguru. It does not. I needed that +1 special attack. Doggone it. But I think Trick Room's going to wear off in a turn or two. And his Pokemon are definitely faster. He has like no... Okay, well now I know that my Alcremie is going to be the fastest thing on the field. So we'll go into Goodra. Now, I can either use Calm Mind on Alcremie again and just bulk up for the end of this fight. Or I can go for Decorate onto Goodra and give her all the attacks she needs. Dazzling Gleam going to be more important here? Probably. Because I'm going to attack the Alcremie instead. Goodra should be faster. So, we'll get the Acid Spray onto Alcremie. And if this doesn't KO, okay, then Dazzling Gleam should get the KO here. Oh, I got a critical hit. That's fine. I appreciate getting the critical hit. I don't feel like I needed it. Because I would get the double special defense drop anyway. And I feel like Dazzling Gleam would still secure the KO. But okay. Both down. Now we just need to see what the last Pokemon is. If it's Dragapult, I might be okay at this point. Because he wouldn't be able to use Dragon Darts because it wouldn't affect Alcremie. If it's Duraludon, I might be okay. Reuniclus. You know what? I'm actually happy to see this. Because Trick Room is no longer in effect. He could be going for Trick Room. I think the wise thing for me to do right now is to Acid Spray it with Goodra. And then just Dazzling Gleam it with Alcremie. I could go for Calm Mind here as well. I don't think Reuniclus is going to take out both Pokemon right here. It is a special attacker. It could try to set up Trick Room again, and in that case, if it does try to set up Trick Room, maybe what I could do instead is use Decorate on my Goodra, and then no matter what, I'll 2-hit KO it. So we'll use Decorate, and then we'll use Acid Spray. So no matter what, this next turn, I'll take it out. So that'll drop your special defense. Let's see what move you're going for. Or, my Alcremie is probably still faster. I think Reuniclus is very, very slow. It is. Even with 0 EVs and speed for my Alcremie, she is still faster than this Reuniclus. Unless you're going for Trick Room, in which case that'll make you go last regardless. You are going for Trick Room. Okay. So, obviously you can learn Psychic type attacks. Can you learn something like Dazzling Gleam? Do you have a spread move? Even so, I don't think you'll take out both Pokemon in this turn. So we're going to go for Calm Mind just in case. Just in case, and then we're going to go for Dragon Pulse into Reuniclus. Ideally, Dragon Pulse will KO right now because I'm at +2 special attack. You're at -2 special defense. Let's see. Alcremie is still alive, baby! Okay, we get that Calm Mind just in case. Always got to think of alternatives in case for some reason I don't KO right here and somehow he KOs Goodra. But I think I'm in the clear. Okay, so you do have an alternative Trick Room setter on your team, and Reuniclus is a good one to have. And that was enough. Okay, cool. But that's only game 1. He may have been writing down information, seeing what attacks I have, writing down the order in which my Pokemon attack. But because it seems like he has a Trick Room team, most of my Pokemon are going to be faster, so I don't have to worry about speed control. Okay. Yeah, I'll take his lead card. Why not? He's the first person to use a Greedent against me. And he has another Alcremie, which I can respect. He's used a form of Alcremie that I don't think has yet appeared in the series. I don't think anyone who's used an Alcremie against me has had that color with blueberries as the flavor option. So, we're going to go again. Same party, different music. And maybe a different order of Pokemon, because now that he knows my Lucario Weavile strategy, I don't think I'll be able to run that twice. So, let's have a look at his team again. Oranguru is definitely a problem. Greedent could be a problem again, now that I know that it's going to go for Belly Drum and its ability allows it to eat its berry twice. Yeah, that was smart pairing it with Oranguru. So maybe what I should do... Weavile's definitely got to start. Fake Out. He doesn't have a way to shut down Fake Out. Unless he starts with Dragapult, in which case he probably won't set up Trick Room immediately. So Weavile, starting with Weavile just seems safe. What do I want to run, though? Do I want to bring Goodra Alcremie at the start? Kind of do. Milotic? Would Milotic be able to do much? I don't really need the speed control except for Dragapult. And that's what Milotic would do with Icy Wind. Lucario on the back. Maybe. Bringing Alcremie just seems like a good idea in general, because it'll shut down the Dragapult should he bring it. I just don't know if bringing Milotic's a good idea, because she's physically defensive, which could help against the Greedent if he sets that up again. Maybe I should have brought Goodra again. It's fine. It's fine. The important thing is that Weavile is here. We'll see if he tries to set up a Trick Room strategy, and I will try to use it to my advantage if he does. So, what do we got? Duraludon and Alcremie. Okay, so he's definitely starting this differently. He could Gigantamax the Alcremie. G-Max Alcremie is obnoxious to deal with, and if he does that, then I'll do the same thing. Although, starting with Duraludon is fascinating. He might just try and rush me down. I am predicting that he will Dynamax or Gigantamax the Alcremie. So, using Fake Out on the Duraludon seems like the smarter play here, but he could Psych me out and Dynamax his Duraludon, but we'll make it up as we go along, right? So we'll decorate Weavile, because Weavile will hold a Focus Sash, so it should be okay. Okay, he's not Dynamaxing anything this turn. He could be going for Decorate as well. Decorate his Duraludon like I'm going to get decorated. Okay, so my Alcremie's faster, that's right. So I get my Decorate going. Very good. And then what's his plan? He is using Decorate on his Duraludon. Okay, then I need to take that out sooner rather than later. With +2 attack, would a Brick Break KO it? How defensive is your Duraludon? It should be faster than it, so I really need this to just deal a ton of damage. And then I'd love to be able to use Calm Mind, but I think now is the time to Gigantamax. Let's see. I could use G-Max and Finale into Duraludon and finish the KO if Weavile can't, because I will be faster. I also could go for a Max Guard, predicting that he'll try to attack my own Alcremie. And if he attacks Weavile, Weavile will survive with the Focus Sash anyway. Or, I did teach Giga Drain to my Alcremie for a reason. Setting up the grassy terrain could be beneficial for later on in this fight. And we'll just do that into Alcremie. Being faster has its benefits. I just have to see what he wants to do. Because if he targets Alcremie right here with like Max Steel Spike or something, I could be in trouble. I don't know if he's going to Dynamax his Duraludon or his Alcremie at this point. Not sure. But I'm Gigantamaxing my Alcremie, darn it. And we're going to see how this plays out. Hopefully setting up grassy terrain is a good idea. That'll make it so Alcremie will heal at the end of every turn in addition to her leftovers. Okay, you're Dynamaxing something. Gigantamaxing something, potentially. It's also in a repeat ball, so it could be either of them. Is it your Alcremie? It is! It is! It's Cake Wars! Alright, fine. We both have different looking cakes. Which cake is better? But you know, in the grand scheme of things, it shouldn't matter which cake is better, because the fact of the matter is that there are 2 cakes on the field, and that should make everyone happy. Okay, that was enough to go for the KO, which is excellent, excellent, excellent. I am so glad that worked. Alright, now it's time for Max Overgrowth to go into effect. This probably won't deal much, because if you're anything like my Alcremie, you're probably bulky. Okay, so let's put up grassy terrain. So I'm going to heal a ton at the end of every turn. So here we go. Alright, you're using G-Max Finale. That would have been a good play if Duraludon was still alive, because any damage it would have done probably just would have been restored right up. Okay, Focus Sash activates. Okay, my Grassy Terrain is going to heal everybody who is touching the ground. So if you were to send in... No, Dragapult I think would still get healed up too. Ugh, Dragapult's still so obnoxious. Okay, well, make this up as we go along. Duraludon is down at least, so that much is good. You could send in Oranguru. Greedent. Okay, you still could be going for your Belly Drum strategy. But I am faster, and I do have +2 attack. So I'm going to go for Brick Break. And then I will go for my own G-Max Finale and just ensure that this Greedent is done. Because my Brick Break may not KO you. You'll use your Berry ability. So let's just go for this and see what happens. Yeah, that Greedent is bulky. Bulkier than the Duraludon, apparently. Okay, so you eat your berry. Your cheek pouch makes it so you get to eat it again, right? Yeah. So that basically... that didn't do... Well, it means you no longer have a berry, so that much is good. We'll use G-Max Finale. This probably won't KO. Let's see. Seems like you're more physically defensive than specially defensive, if I had to guess. Okay. And then the extra HP on the Weavile probably won't matter in a second, because he's going to go for Max Flare. Okay. Weavile's out. What's the Greedent's plan? Are you still going to try and set up your Belly Drum? It's okay for me if you do that, because I'm faster, but I you could have some other tech. Maybe you have like Super Fang or something. Belly Drum. Okay, so you still want to set that up, which means I pretty much have to KO it this turn. Oh wow, that did a lot to yourself. I thought that was only supposed to deal half to yourself. All right. Well, as long as something on my team is faster, in which case all my Pokemon should be faster, I'll be good to go. So we'll send in Lucario. I'm not used to having Lucario on the back, but it seems beneficial for this match. So in that case, let's just go straight for Extreme Speed into Greedent, just in case. I don't know if it's going to have a priority move. And then we'll do G-Max Finale also into Greedent in case he wants to go for Protect, because this will bypass Protect. And I don't know if it has Protect. It definitely has Belly Drum and some Steel-type attack. So this will KO it. Very good. Greedent is gone. Thank goodness. I've never been so terrified of a Greedent, yet here we are. Belly Drum will do it. Okay. This probably won't do much. It's fine. And then you might use Max Flare into Lucario and just take it out. No, G-Max Finale. You wanted to heal up your Greedent. Understood. Oof, that did a lot. Okay, what's your last Pokemon? Is it Dragapult? I actually would love to see a Dragapult at this point, but I don't think you'd start a match with Dragapult and finish it, or start a match with Duraludon and finish it with Dragapult. Not sure. It could be Oranguru again. It could be Reuniclus again. You could try to set up a last-minute Trick Room. This match isn't over. Okay, Oranguru. Okay, you probably want that. You probably want that Trick Room. Make your Pokemon faster. And I don't have a Fake Out user anymore, so I'll have to beat this with pure power at this point. Our Dynamaxes are gone, so I can't heal up Lucario. So I just have to go for a heavy hit. Meteor Mash, and then Calm Mind just in case, I guess. Because Alcremie is going to be a special attacker. You might keep going for Mystical Fire, though, and that Mystical Fire Instruct combination is bad. So I'm mainly using... No! Why did I have to miss? Ugh! Okay, so I'm mainly using Calm Mind for the special defense boost at this point, rather than the special attack boost. Let's see what your plan is. I think it's going to be Mystical Fire, Instruct, unless you're going for Trick Room right here. Foul Play? Okay. Probably KOs. It does. Actually kind of glad to see that. And then are you going to go for Mystical Fire? Dazzling Gleam. Okay. So no Trick Room used. And I get to keep my +1 special attack for another turn. Very good. Okay. Okay. He probably thought I was going to try and... I don't quite know what his thought process was, but I'm glad that I got the Calm Mind up. Okay, Milotic's the last thing here, and thankfully I have Life Dew, so I can keep healing if need be. You could use Mystical Fire on Milotic if you wanted to, but that would just proc my competitive ability. Let's see. So I think the thing to do is set up Aqua Ring just in case, and then we will use, while I have +1 special attack, I will go for... Yeah, I don't have Mystical Fire anymore. Kind of regretting that, but that's okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll do... Calm Mind again? Just keep boosting my special defense so his Alcremie can't do much? It seems like the play. No point decorating my Milotic. She's not really meant for attacking. So we'll get that going. We'll see if he sets up a Trick Room. Okay, there's my Calm Mind. Okay, so now I'm at +2 special attack, +2 special defense. So my defenses and attacks are doubled. Psychic, okay. Let's see if he gets the special defense drop. Because if he does, that'll proc competitive. No, he does not. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. Let's see how much that does. Okay, now between Aqua Ring and Grassy Terrain, my Milotic should be able to heal up quite a bit here. And then between Aqua Ring and Leftovers, Alcremie should be able to heal up quite a bit here. And then I think the Grassy Terrain might end this turn. So I used it, I think, 5 turns ago at this point. So I think that this will be the end of it. Now, well, I think I get the HP boost and then it disappears. So we'll see in a second. Okay, oh, no, it goes away first. Alright, well, I've still got 2 methods of healing my Pokemon, and my Milotic still has her berry. So we're going to go for Scald and hope for a burn on either of them. Do it on Alcremie. And then, while I'm at +2, I guess Dazzling Gleam is the way to go to try and get damage on both of them. I could go for Giga Drain, but I think Dazzling Gleam is smarter right now, and then I can always use Giga Drain later. So here's Scald. Do I get the burn? I do, so that could be handy. Okay, I'm using Dazzling Gleam. Now, he could still go for Mystical Fire on my own Alcremie and instruct it to go again. No, he's going for Psychic. Okay, onto Alcremie. +2 special defense helps. Okay, so now I'm at +1 special defense. It's fine. And then there's Mystical Fire. That's my own opinion. So now I'm at +1 in each stat, which is still okay. I still think it would be wise to go for Dazzling Gleam again and try and pick up a KO here. Okay, Sun is gone, so my Scald will deal more damage this next turn. Okay. So Alcremie gets 10 HP at the end of every turn. Milotic gets 11. Good to remember. 11 and 10. Alright. Let's try and pick up a KO. So, we're going to go for Life Dew, and we're going to go for Dazzling Gleam. Heal up what I can. Dazzling Gleam should KO the Alcremie. And then I don't have to worry about Mystical Fire anymore. Okay, so there's the Life Dew. Boom. Alright. Maybe I should have gone for Scald, but I think just healing up this turn is probably a bit smarter, just in case. I've been saying just in case a lot this match, but that's probably going to be my catchphrase for VGC matches in general. Just preparing for endgame situations like this. So Alcremie is done. Oranguru is going for Foul Play. Well, neither of my Pokemon have EVs in attack. Yeah. So your only other attacking option is going to be Psychic, because I know your other attacking moves based on the previous match are going to be... Well, your other moves are Trick Room and Instruct. So you could keep going for Psychic and hope for special defense drops. Let's see what the plan is here. We're going to go for Scald. Whether or not I burn shouldn't matter too much. And we're going to go for Giga Drain. Just may as well use that while my Alcremie has it. So there's the Scald. Let's see how much that does. Not much. Okay. He has the berry. That's fine. We'll wear it down. We will wear it down. Whew. Okay, he's back to half. We're going for Giga Drain here. Should deal a decent chunk. Okay, so this next turn, unless he has some way to regain his berry, I should be able to pick up a KO. There's the Psychic. Into Alcremie. Does he get the special defense drop? He does not, which is good for me to see. And then that did less than 30 damage, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. But I actually have to make sure that the match ends. So I gotta keep pushing the buttons. I can't just sit here. Even if I sat here, though, my attack commands would still go in. It's just Milotic would use Aqua Ring, and Alcremie would use Giga Drain. Okay, so there's that. Get the burn, which might not matter because ideally Giga Drain, or Dazzling Gleam, sorry, should KO here. There we go. Nicely done, Brennan Kuhl-Ream. That was a cool battle. Yeah, Mystical Fire with Instruct is nasty. Greedent with Belly Drum is creative. Yeah, thank you for the set of matches. That was a very fun and creative set of matches that you played. Well, folks, if you would also like to challenge me, whether it's in a VGC format or any type of format, there is a form you can fill out in the description down below that will allow you to submit a battle request and potentially appear in the series. Show me what creative strategies you have. For now, that wraps up this episode of Pokemon BATAW, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to know what other types of videos I plan to make, or if you just want to try and keep in touch with me, you can either subscribe to my YouTube channel here by clicking the button down below, or you can follow my Twitter account, @RealYoshiller. I post previews, and I post when I'm going to events, and if you want to interact with me, that's probably the best place to do so. Either way, I appreciate any and all support that you guys have, and I hope to see you all in the future. Woohoo!